Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. It's Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So today we're talking Love Island Australia Season 3, and there's been so much that has happened. There's so much that is off the chain since this show has ended. They should have kept the cameras rolling. They shouldn't have done this pre-filming nonsense. But basically, another quick exclusive. This is from So Dramatic Online, which reports a lot of the Love Island Australia gossip. So it says, this came out a few days ago, Love Island's Tina Provis throws shade at Emily Ward and Mitch Hibbert following breakup. The Love Island Australia triangle between Tina Provis, Emily Ward, and Mitch Hibbert just got a little bit more intense as Tina has thrown shade at her Love Island Australia co-stars. As reported in an episode of 150 So Dramatic podcast, a source had spilled to host Megan that Mitch and Emily had recoupled in real life straight after his split with Tina. Now it's time to put the kettle on because Tina has taken to social media to make some not so subtle digs at her ex-boyfriend and former friend's expense. In a now deleted Instagram post, the 25-year-old appears to have cropped Emily out of a photo with herself and her Love Island co-stars Rachel, Zoe, and Ari. A similar snap posted by Rachel reveals Emily was also with the bombshells the night Tina's photo was taken, but of course she was nowhere to be seen. In Rachel's post, the girls can be seen standing in the exact same formation they are in the photo Tina posted. However, in Rachel's upload, Emily is tacked on the end. And things have basically been tense between the girls since So Dramatic revealed that Tina's very recent messy ex, Mitch, had hooked up with Emily, who he had a brief fling with on the Love Island villa. So Dramatic reached out to Tina to inform her of the shady action, and she soon hit back at Mitch and Emily with a drama-filled tic-tac. In the video, Tina posed in front of a message from So Dramatic, which read, "Just wanted to give you a heads up before you hear it elsewhere, but apparently Mitch hooked up with Emily Ward." Love Island 2019 star Bianca commented on the TikTok telling Tina not to trust So Dramatic. Hey, how rude. However, Tina replied confirming, "Unfortunately, it's not a rumor. Yikes. We have a feeling there's more tea to be spilled. Stay tuned." On February 15th, Tina took to Instagram to announce her split from Mitch, who then posted his own statement after. However, on So Dramatic, So Super Sleuth slid into our DMs a number of days prior to the announcement with knowledge of their breakup, plus piping hot tea about Mitch allegedly hooking up with Emily. Mitch and Tina have broken up, and Mitch hooked up with Emily from Love Island last night, the source said on February 12th. Emily and Mitch had a brief flirtation on the show when the bombshell arrived. However, the former footballers decided his true feelings lay with Tina. According to Tina, her relationship with Mitch didn't end for any big reason. Sometimes the timing's off, things don't quite align, and that's just life, she said after noting she was absolutely shattered. A source revealed that Mitch is the only one, the one to call time on the relationship. Apparently, they both were planning on it, then Mitch did it first. Tina also didn't want to move from Sydney to Melbourne. And that is essentially the article. So there's a lot to break down, but essentially, I notice on these shows where there is a love triangle and a pretty intense love triangle, they end up, with the person that they think that they're going to stay with, whether it looks good for optics or good for the fans. But then as soon as the show ends or the relationship ends or what have you, they try to seek out the other woman in that triangle. And it always happens. They try to see if there was something still there with that other woman. So I am not surprised. And I'm not surprised somebody like Mitch, who has never had a girlfriend, that this did not go the distance. I think what I am surprised about is how quickly he hooked up with Emily after this breakup announcement and just didn't give it time or anything. Just immediately, went into F-boy mode and did all this stuff. But there's just a lot of stuff going on in this cast. A lot of mingling. Like I said in a previous video, Lexi and Chris are a thing now. And Lexi, as you know, formerly was best friends with Zoe. And they're trying to do damage control and try to make it seem as though that she asked Zoe for permission. But I don't think I buy that, because why would you block the both of them if this was all amicable? Now, I understand, obviously, you probably don't want to see this. You don't want to see their stories and see their things that are posted of them interacting. However, you also, I'm sure she just didn't give the seal of approval, like, yes, please date my best friends. Like, that's not how this goes on the show. So very interesting turn of events. Also, Aaron and, oh my gosh, Eliza are hanging out. I had a brain freeze for a moment, but Aaron and Eliza have been hanging out a lot because, as you know, Aaron has finally been able to make it back home with, you know, all of the different travel restrictions from the pandemic and everything else. And it was Eliza that picked him up from the airport until like his car and everything else got moved back to where he lives and got shipped back and all this stuff. So they've been hanging out a lot lately. So we will see if anything materializes from that or if it is just friendship. I still liked Aaron and Zoe. I thought they had an amazing connection, but I am also here for Eliza and Aaron if that does take place. But that is all I have. Please let me know your guys' thoughts. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I will talk to you guys again very soon.